The bullets. Just Hi, I love you. Hi, it's Jemima Blogs. Hi, I love you too. Just warming up today, this morning. We will start very soon. I can't even see my screen. All I see is a frozen page. I'm live. Write something. Something. Yeah, I'll reply. Hey, Justin, how are you? Habiba Mule. I'm fine, thank you. I just woke up again. You notice that I do these live streams in the mornings when I just woke up, and yeah. I'm not full of energy and pep, but I'll try to do my best. So I'm here doing these live streams for you because one, it's easy for me and easy for you because I don't have to edit this footage afterwards and spend hours in a dark room, and I can just respond to you immediately. Oh my Nadir, hi from Morocco. Oh hey, how's Morocco? I'd like to visit your country. Right now it's almost the end of summer here in Vancouver. Still sunny, but funny thing is, like, last few days it was a little bit cloudy and cold, but now, like the last few days or so, it's been really hot and sunny. So it's like the last few moments of summer dwindling down here in Vancouver. So we're not gonna get much of this pretty soon, and soon it's gonna get all rainy and crappy and all that. Unknown message retracted. Happy Muli. I can hear you. Good. Good. It's good that you can hear me. Okay, so I'm just warming up my fingers as always. The goal is to get blood in these fingers. Every time I pick up a guitar in the morning, just get blood. Blood going. Blood flowing. That's all you need. You don't need to start playing your songs right away. No, you gotta warm up the car first. And you start playing whatever. As long as your fingers are making contact. And they're not gonna sound great in the morning. Never. They never do. Does your voice sound just like angelic the first note you sing? No, you gotta warm up. You gotta practice your scales. It's an instrument, as always. Okay. Funny thing is that this Harry Styles song is "Just Stop Your Crying, It's a Sign of the Times. We gotta get away from here." This song, I goddamn bloody hear everywhere now, like in the malls, on the radio, just blasting out of everyone's radio speakers and all that. And the funny thing is that this song it's good on the account of it's stolen so many references from all these past old songs. So the first time I heard this song, I thought it was a 70s song that they were just playing on modern radio. But in fact, it turns out it's being sung by this guy named Harry Styles, you probably know from One Direction. And then I did some further digging, and he didn't really write the song. He had a whole team of songwriters, and they're probably all old people that have played in the 70s or have listened to 70s music. And it's just funny because when I hear that song, I don't hear Harry Styles. I hear Steve Perry, I hear Elton John, I hear Coldplay, I hear so many references to all these other bands that it's so funny. It's so ripped off. I hear Prince, Purple Rain. I just hear everything unrelated to Harry Styles. It's just like he's just stolen all these references. And I mean, you can call these people influences if you're a musician, but you don't just damn right just steal all of these references in music. It's just it's like me being a cook and trying to copy, I don't know, Jamie Oliver's recipe and call it my own recipe, you know? Or like, yeah, me trying to piece together like Gordon Ramsay and Jamie Oliver's recipes together to make my own chicken recipe and calling it my own. No, I blatantly stole from these two guys. So that's my beef with this song, you know, and I'm gonna have to listen to it every day for the next month or so, or everywhere I go. So it's gonna be hell. But anyways, you are very welcome here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ryan Foreign YT. Oh, Mayanak Human. Hi Justin, how are you, brother? I'm good, thank you. Just woke up. I had a crazy workout in the gym last night. Just killing myself. For those of you who don't know, I work out very, 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 very intensely to the point where I need to be hospitalized, and I need to have a lot of sleep, a lot of good food in me, and a lot of Tylenol or pain medicine. It's that bad, I know. So, at the gym yesterday, I was trying to work out, and I don't listen to music. I'm not one of those people who puts, earphones in my ear. No, I absorb my environment. Where do you live in Vancouver? Where do you live in Canada? Vancouver. So I try to absorb the environment around me. I bounce off the energy that's around me. But the people that are working out with me yesterday were just all kids, just like teenagers and kids, and they're all complaining and doing stupid shit. Like, for example, they're just complaining, and all I keep hearing throughout my workout is bro. That's all they're doing. They're just yapping, you idiots, saying bro. That's all they say nowadays. These stupid kids. Bro, hey bro. Hey bro, you finished your set? No, I'm a 36-year-old man. You don't call me bro. You just say politely, excuse me, are you done with this, or when will you be finished? You don't come up to me and say, hey bro, are you going to be finished soon? I'm like, I just don't vibe with that kind of language, you know? That, first of all, I don't know you. And second of all, if I did know you, I wouldn't give you permission to call me bro. Usually I would call someone like, hello, hey, that's it. I don't say, hey buddy, hey friend, hey man. No, if I wanted to joke with you, yeah, maybe. But again, see, this is what I mean. You gotta, there's a fine line where, you gotta show some respect to the person you're talking to. Especially if it's someone new that you're talking to. And I give everyone respect. I don't call anyone that I don't know bro. I just say hello or hi or hey. That's it. Give them respect. Give them eye contact. Don't start yapping around the gym, complaining and throwing the word bro in your vocabulary and every third word. Oh bro, I was at the gym and bro, I'm trying to lift this bro. And these fuckboys, they are fuckboys. They're just doing stupid shit like they're just lifting too much weight for their own body mass. And they're just yanking, like they're doing like, I don't know, one guy he put like 4 45-pound plates on the rowing machine, what you're supposed to do with the chest, and he went backwards and started pulling, yanking on it like a lawnmower. And he's like, they're just yanking and dropping it, trying to break the machine. And like, oh, bro, that's good back workout, bro. I'm like, just watching all this unfold in front of me. I'm just like, When I was young, when I first worked out at the gym, I was never like one of those those idiots. I was quiet. I kept to myself. I put my head down. I just do the work. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're young and you don't know what the hell you're doing. You do the work. You look around. You give other people respect, especially the ones that have worked hard for many, many years. It shows on their body, right? You give them compliments. You just try to talk to them. Ask them for tips if you want. I don't want to ask them, but I just go to the gym and I do my work. And if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, then I look it up, or I ask people who do know what they're doing. And usually these gym rats, these fuck boys, or these juice monkeys and meatheads, most of the time they don't know what the hell they're doing because they're not doing the same thing that I want to do. Okay? Be very careful what you're training in the gym for. Most people don't really have a goal, or they're not really sure what exactly they're training for. Some of them, yes, actually majority of guys that I see in the gym, they're just training for mass. They want to get big as possible. As big, just super huge. They think in their minds like, once I get this big, I'm going to get so much respect from everyone. Yeah, people are going to fear me and people are going to bow down to me. Like, not really. It doesn't really work like that. And I used to train like that as well. And to me, building bulk is just pointless. Because your body is trying to go the opposite route. It's trying to... Your body and your mind are two completely different entities. Your body wants to keep an equilibrium in your body. That's all it does. You know? If you get too big, the body's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Back it down, buddy. You're going too much. Like, this is too much for your body to handle. All your other parts of your body can't handle this. Your cardiovascular system can't handle this. Your whatever system, right? And then you're like, no, I still want to get bigger. Okay, I'm gonna use drugs to keep going further this way. And your body's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're going crazy. You're gonna get a heart attack if you keep pumping drugs into my system. We need to keep an equilibrium. That's why, you know, when you stop working out, stop bulking up, everyone goes back to reverts to that equilibrium. And what's the equilibrium? Just being normal. That normalcy. Not skinny, not bulky, right in the middle. The equilibrium. That's what the body does. It maintains this equilibrium. And we fight it all the time. Every time we try to build muscle, the body's like, are you sure you want to go this way? Are you sure you want to endure this much pain? Are you sure you want these gains? Okay? And then you do it day in and day out. Every day you get harder and harder. You push it harder. You destroy your body and the body gives in. It's okay, I get it. You want to go this route. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit more muscle. Okay? When we go to bed tonight, I'm going to give you some more muscle. You know, once you wake up in the morning, you're going to gain a little bit more muscle. You know? That's what the body does. So these guys don't listen to their bodies. They're like, oh no, I want big, strong chest. But they got weak chicken legs. And then the body's like, this is imbalanced. We can't handle this for so long. And then, yeah, the body turns into shit. Okay, so my word of advice is that if you really want to get big, just know that only death can pay for life. As Melisandre quoted in Game of Thrones, only death can pay for life. And what that really means is you got to give up. You got to give up something in order to gain something. And is it worth it? Like spending money on steroids, spending money on like protein powders and creatine and all that shit, and you invest in and day out. You consume it all. Is it really worth it? Is the death really worth it? The price, just to get what you think is going to be respect from the general public. Not really. I don't really respect those meatheads. They can't really do anything with their bodies most of the time. It's just overgrown. It's just imbalanced. They put too much imbalance in their body that they can't even do simple things like a simple muscle up, for example. Yesterday I was teaching 3 juice heads, monkeys, meatheads, how to do a muscle up, and they were all just terrible. They're just like, they're moving like grannies, you know, because they're just so imbalanced with too much muscle. So I used to be one of those guys. Word of advice, do calisthenics. It's much better for your body. Joshua Santos, Justin, what is your real profession? What is my real? I'm I'm a soon-to-be YouTuber. I'm a part-time YouTuber. I don't know. Almus, how old are you? 36! This is the 10th time I have to answer this age question. 36, buddy! JJ plays MCMC. What's a swimming tip for treading water without something like a pool noodle? Simple. What's a swimming tip? Get a pool noodle. Or get a kickboard. Get anything that floats in your local pool. Whether it's a kickboard, a noodle, marshmallow, lane rope. Those things float for a reason. Alright? But the best thing for stability is a pool noodle. Because it wraps around your whole body. A kickboard doesn't wrap around your whole body and can it can fly out of your hands at any second if you don't grab on tight. And don't avoid it. Okay? Again, do the work. Stop making excuses about being scared of going to the water. Just do the work. Watch the video that I made. I laid out the steps for you. You just have to follow it. That's it. You could be a professional Olympic swimmer. I don't really want to. I'm not really interested in competing in swimming. I do it just for fitness. Those people who compete for swimming, they get up goddamn early in the morning. They train like for 4 hours a day minimum. 4 hours a day consists of being in the water and being in the gym. Do I want that lifestyle? No, I do not. Just so I can stand on a podium and someone can give me a gold medal and I can look proud for a few seconds. No, I already know in myself that I'm a winner. I'm a champion at heart. So I don't need people to judges, 3 fat, lazy judges sitting at a table wearing cheap suits telling me that I did good. No, I don't need to do that. I do it for health and fitness purposes. You have to understand that when you look at the pool ecosystem, the pool community in its entirety as a lifeguard, because I was a lifeguard, you'll notice that there are different sub-communities, okay? And competitive swimming is just a tiny slice of that community. It's just one little niche. There are so many other niches when you look at the pool in general. You see the general public with family. That's a big niche, family swimming. You see kids swimming with other kids. That's another slice. You see adults trying to swim. That's another slice. You see people trying to overcome their fear or trying to learn how to swim. That's another slice. You see scuba divers training in the water. Another slice. You see polo players swimming. Another slice. You see? So in general, the competitive swimmers, they represent a very small fraction, very, very tiny fraction of what the overall of general people that use the pool. But it looks good on, in photos when we look at these people doing butterfly and say, that is what I aspire to. That's the top. It's the same with the gym. When you think of gym, you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger. You think of bodybuilders. But that's not the only person working out in the gym. There are martial artists working out in the gym. There are powerlifters working out in the gym. There are calisthenics people working out in the gym. There are athletes that do swimming or hockey or football that are training in the gym. There's so many. There are fat people working out in the gym. There are old people working out in the gym. There are people who just got their hearts broken that come back to the gym. There's just so many groups and different types of people working out in the gym. So, you don't have to stay in one group for the rest of your time there. I don't need to be in the competitive swimming group. I don't need to be in the bodybuilding group. I'd rather know all of the groups at the gym, know all of the groups in the pool. And that's what I do. As a lifeguard, as a person training in the gym, I get to know everybody. And I don't stay in one category. No, I can never do powerlifting. I'm a calisthenics. Like, no, I can never do water polo because I'm a competitive swimmer. I'm too proud for that. And that's what some of these people get stuck in. They're just... And it leads me to another topic. That's just very important. That goes beyond sports. Goes beyond swimming. Goes beyond training. Is traveling. And I don't mean traveling as in go visit Hawaii for a few days. I'm talking about living in a country for several months. This is something that is not talked about a lot. Okay? Because not many people really have the time for it. I mean, you probably have a job in your local city that you're stuck to. You have a wife and kids maybe you're trying to raise. I understand. I get it. But if you do have the opportunity, like me, travel and stay in countries for several months. That's what I do. And once you do that, you have to open up. Your mind has to expand. You have to accept that English is not the only language spoken in this earth. You have to understand that there are different ways of handling business, I don't know, dating, handling this, that, buying groceries. Your world opens up. And every day, most of the time, I encounter the opposite. I encounter people who are just so close-minded, and they're so influenced by their environment or the media because that's all they were given. That's all they ever know, and they can never open their minds to something else, something different. And that's why I keep seeing these kids, these fuckboys, keep saying, "Bro, bro, bro, hey, bro, hey, bro, hey, bro, hey, are you finished, bro?" Forget it. That shit's not gonna fly outside of North America if you keep yapping bro to everyone. It doesn't work that way. So, travel, live in other countries, expand your mind. Cascade. Today I tried diving jump on full. What? And it helped. That just belly flop. Why? Belly flops hurt. I remember when I attempted dives for the first time. I did several belly flops. It hurt. It stung like a bee. Felt like several bees stinging my stomach. It hurts. So avoid it if you can. There's nothing to gain when you do that. Your local cuck market sup. Sup. My Sona. I'm sorry, but are you reading our comments on here? Yes, I am. Okay. There's a balance, okay, guys? I'm trying to read your comments, answer your questions with quality answers, okay? So, I'll do my best. Keep typing. T Rolo Lolo, do you exhale when you jump from a cliff? For example, I mean, do you exhale just when you hit the water to avoid... No, I don't. No, I don't. That doesn't work. If I were to jump off a cliff, jump off a diving board, jump off the wall, I inhale as I descend. Okay? You never want to be in the point where you do nothing. And what I mean by nothing, I mean like, this is nothing. Not inhaling, not exhaling. You never want to be in this state. You know why? Because, first of all, it's bad for your body. Your body will build up CO2. Second of all, when you do this, you notice that your body tenses up. You never want to be tense, okay? Maybe if you're diving, yeah, you need to tense up because you want to cut through the water. You know, you need to build up velocity and cut through the water. But most of the time, when you're into the water, you want to be loosey-goosey, nice and relaxed, okay? So don't need to as you descend. No, you got to save that once your body's in the water. Okay? And once I'm in the water, I exhale very slowly, like sand coming out of an hourglass. Okay? It's just dripping out. Because I need to conserve my oxygen, because I don't know when I'm going to go up to the surface. Maybe I want to spend some more time down here. Maybe I want to sit and relax. Sit in a lotus position and contemplate my life. Try it. It's fun being underwater and doing that, or just looking around. If I want to do that, I need to conserve my airflow, right? Exhaling part. So, yeah, control it. Love Yuri. You know you really funny. Cute, so lovely. Fighting. Thank you. T Rolo Lolo. Because I feel like water will go up my nose when I jump from something and dive. It will not. Okay? So, practice. Inhale first. Siddharth Rathor. Hi, Man Yank. Human. I am from India. Nice to know. My Sona. Thank you for replying for me. Thank you. You're welcome. Moose S. What is the best way to lose weight? Whoa, here it comes. Here it comes. The golden question, golden answer. Best way to lose weight. Okay, so here are my thoughts. From a personal trainer who's helped many people lose weight, including myself. I used to be a fat kid like Bart Simpson, okay? So, this is my answer I give to everyone, okay? Whenever I look at anyone, fat, fit, young or old, I look at what they're eating. That's the first thing I look at, is what they're eating. When I see kids who look really skinny, yeah, walking down the street carrying these giant venti Starbucks Frappuccinos, I know exactly where they're going to be in a few years. They're going to be really, really fat, with lots of cellulite, and they're going to say, I don't know how the hell this happened to me. How did this ever happen? It's because I knew exactly from the moment you were carrying that venti Frappuccino Starbucks where your life was going to head. Your diet determines everything, okay? And the sooner you start, the better, because the body has a hard time letting go, or a hard time changing. It's going to take several months. If you're on a shit diet, it's going to take several months for your body to finally adapt to your new diet. Or your mind will take some time to adapt as well, because again, we talk about equilibrium here with your body. Your body always seeks equilibrium. So for example, if you run 10 miles on a treadmill, somewhere in your back of your mind will compensate, saying, hey, I ran 10 miles today, I deserve that ice cream. You know, it rationalizes that balance. You know, you lose this, but you want to gain this, you know, going to that equilibrium. It happens to me all the time when I do a huge workout. You know, I'm driving by McDonald's, like, you know what, I deserve a Big Mac after working out in the gym so hard today. But I don't give in. I don't go to McDonald's. No, I go home and I eat my chicken breast. And it's a very hard habit to develop. And you watch any interview, movie star, a fat person, anybody, they ask the question, how did you lose weight? And they all said like 60% has diet. It's diet. It's what you eat. It's not how you train. It's what you eat first. Okay? If I didn't step foot in a gym, if I had no training, and if I had to depend on just diet alone, I would get to my goals. It would take much longer, but I would eventually reach my goal, because the diet comes first, not the training. People think it's the training. Oh, if I lift this much weight, if I do this much bench, if I do this in the gym, it doesn't work like that. And these kids, yeah, they're yanking these machines and thinking, oh yeah, I'm making so many gains, and then they head off to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee. Do you know what I mean? So your diet is the first thing you need to overcome. Second thing is training, and then the third is sleep. Getting proper sleep, proper training, and then proper diet. In reverse order, flip it around. Okay? So, if you want to know what to eat, just eat chicken breast and broccoli, which is what I do all the time. Habiba Muli, what's your favorite Korean food? Favorite Korean food is barbecue. Barbecue beef, barbecue pork. Samgyeopsal, galbi, bulgogi, anything that is put on fire and flame broiled, and you eat it with friends or your girlfriend. That's happy times for me. Okay, my human. I fear deep water while I try to swim. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, now I'm not gonna give you any love. Okay, I'm gonna give you some tough love, actually. All right. So I know that these videos help you guys a lot overcoming your fear, and I know where you're coming from, because I used to be very afraid of the water as well. But there comes a cutoff point where you gotta stop whining and complaining and whinging, as the hound says. To me, particularly, because I get it all the time now. I'm getting emails all the fucking time, people saying, I'm scared of the water. But you watched my video, and I left the steps for you to take. You gotta do it. Do the work, okay? So you can either spend your energy, your precious energy and time, complaining and whining and whinging to me, or you can spend that energy going into the water and doing it 1,000 times, like I told you, okay? I'm getting a little bit tired of answering the same goddamn question of, I'm scared of being in the water. When you watched my video already, you saw the steps that I laid out. Now, if it's a different question, like, can you help me with a specific part that you mentioned in the video? I will be more than happy to help you. But if you're just complaining like, I'm afraid to be in the water. Well, how many times have you been in the water today? You know? Competitive swimmers are in the water twice a day. Do you know that? Every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's how hard they want it. That's how hard they train. How many times have you been in the water this week? If that number is less than 7, then I don't really want to help you, okay? To be honest, you need to do the work. Shut up and do the work. Get off your computer, get off your ass, go to the pool, and do the work. If you want to lose weight, I will help you lose weight. I'll give you the steps. Chicken breast and broccoli. Go to your supermarket, go buy, or Costco, get some frozen broccoli, get some frozen chicken breast if you can't cook either. Just warm it up in a pan, put some salt, pepper, and some coconut oil, not olive oil. Don't put any other oil but coconut oil. Coconut oil is good for you. Fry that up, shove it in your mouth. Do that 3 times a day. Drink water, drink coffee, and hey, you're gonna make some considerable gains. You're gonna notice your body changing once you stick to it. Do the work. Do the work. Do it 1,000 times. Eat 1,000 chickens. Eat 1,000 broccolis. Go in the water 1,000 times. Play the C chord 1,000 times. And then come back to me. And if you still have a problem, then we can talk. But again, yeah. My Sona, he's 36 years old. Exactly! By the way, here's another good question. This is another question. I don't smoke. I used to be around so many smokers. I don't know why, throughout my entire life. My friends used to smoke. My coworkers used to smoke. I used to work in restaurants. And all my coworkers, we would go outside on our cigarette break. And they would smoke. And I would just stand there in the circle, just talking, shooting the shit. I like socializing and just talking, right, to guys. Most guys, they need to go outside and puff some cigarettes. Same in Korea. Office workers, they're all stressed out. They go outside. What do? We form a circle and we go on our cigarette breaks. Except me, I don't smoke. So I usually drink something, I don't know, water or whatever. But I'm all about socializing, right? So vaping, I don't know. It's just another form of smoking. And kids that think that, oh, vaping's so cool. Yeah, but to me, vaping is an instrument that will lead you to smoking. And whether you like it or not, vaping and smoking belong in the same category. For example, like our new condo, there's so many stupid kids vaping everywhere that the condo has finally just got fed up and put up a rule saying no smoking or vaping allowed in the vicinity. Because it's just everywhere. You're making a visual mess in front of people as you walk. It's like, even if I'm walking behind you and you're vaping in front of me, and you're thinking, oh, it's okay, bro, it's just vape. It's not harmful. There has to be some harm. There has to be some death in order to pay for life, okay? So, I don't want to inhale your vape, no matter how pleasant it smells. I do the same thing I do to smokers. I walk around them. So, keep your vapes around me. Yomik Monk. How Patrick, how's... Yeah, you troll, you're going to be blocked soon. Irfan, Fazal, whenever I try to take a breath while swimming, it is too difficult. I use shallow water. Well, take a breath really slow. Do it 1,000 times. Report back to me. And if you still don't get it, then sign up for my online course. And I'll show you exactly further steps on how to breathe better. 7dayswim.co. Okawa-san. Should I buy a $80 to $100 acoustic guitar and start learning from now, or wait 3 years until... What? I buy a $300 acoustic guitar and more. What do you think? Start now. Okay, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. You know what? Okay, I'll give you a story about this. Why you should start now. When I was a kid, I didn't have a guitar. I couldn't afford it, right? And I didn't ask my parents to buy me one. So what did I do? I borrowed a guitar. This is what I would do. I would borrow my friend's Strat. I said, hey, can I borrow your Strat since you have so many guitars? And he said, yeah, here you go. So I borrowed my friend's Strat. It was a Squier Strat, Stratocaster, and that's how I practiced electric guitar. And whenever I visit my uncle's house, I asked my uncle, can I practice guitar? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. So I opened up the case and I would start playing his classical guitar, which is this. This is his guitar. And it's been, I've been borrowing it for many years now. It's not even mine. I didn't pay for it. Do whatever it takes to get a guitar in your hands right now. Okay? You don't have to buy one. Borrow. And just put it in your hands and start practicing. You need the muscle memory starting right away. Don't wait 3 years. It'll be too late. Do it now. Do you take alcohol? Malina Mugali. Do I take alcohol? Do I drink alcohol? Yeah, I drink alcohol socially. When I'm at a social gathering, yeah, of course I drink. It helps lighten the mood. And I can outdrink most of my friends or coworkers because I don't know why. For some reason, I can outdrink them, and they all turn red and pass out. So, but do I drink alone? Not really. I mean, why? I mean, who am I going to socialize with? But I do drink some red wine occasionally because it just dulls the pain. Because after working out so hard, your body's just like, oh my god. Ugh. AZ Monkey. I have water fear, and my dad doesn't want to buy a guitar. So what are you going to do? Give up? Are you going to give up, or are you going to do something? My choice would be not to give up and do something. So what I would do is I would go visit my local pool, practice by myself in the shallow water 1,000 times what Justin said. Up and down, breathing. Starts with breathing. Practice your breathing first. Get the bubbles going. Okay? Take your hand, cup it like this. Okay? I want you to take a deep breath. And when I say deep breath, I don't go like that. Okay? First of all, take a deep breath like this. Okay? You don't see my shoulders going up. You don't see my neck tightening. No. But what the camera doesn't show is that my stomach is expanding when I do that. Okay? What I want you to do is blow into your cupped hand like this. I want you to get that consistent, steady airflow hitting your palm of your hand and see how long you can do it for. You don't even have to be in the water. You can just do it right in your living room right now. Okay, do it with me. Take a deep breath. And see how far you can go with it. If you don't last more than 3 seconds, you need to take a deeper breath. All right? That jet stream of air hitting your hand. Practice this. And then apply it in water. That's your first step. Hey guys, be nice in the comments. We're here to learn. We're here to socialize. We're not here to hate. Let's see. So, yeah. Traveling, diet. Okay, we'll go back to the diet. So diet, chicken breast is a staple. Okay, and you ask anybody who wants to gain muscle or lose weight, chicken breast, broccoli, green vegetables, spinach. Okay, here's another tip. If you're not a good cook, or if you don't like cooking like me, and if you don't like preparing vegetables, because I used to prepare my vegetables. It was just a pain ass. Ugh, this is unnecessary. I was like, why am I doing this? This is unnecessary. You gotta wash it, you gotta cut it, you gotta prep it, and all that. You gotta let it dry. So I was like, forget this. I'm gonna buy frozen. Okay, so what I recommend is getting frozen broccoli, frozen spinach, frozen cauliflower, frozen green peas. It's all in your local supermarket. Okay, pick this up. Okay, this will save you a hell of a lot of time. Don't pick up salad. I hate salad. I don't know why, but salad and me don't go well together. I've bought so many leafy salads before in the past, and they all rot in the fridge, or I've gotten sick from them, or they just don't freeze well. Okay, so if I were you, I would stay away from the leafy salads. All right, get your vegetables somewhere else from a better source. Broccoli is a main staple. Okay, people say chicken breast, broccoli, and brown rice. Those three guys That's the holy trinity. There's not much else you can do. I mean, you can try to add soy sauce if you want. You can add garlic to it to flavor it up. Add some lemon. You can add some balsamic vinegar. But at the end of the day, those 3 things are the only things you should be consuming. Okay? You can alternate it with fish, like salmon or cod. You can alternate it with other green vegetables that you can find, but stay away from salads. They're just hard. How fast can you swim 50 meters? I don't know. I don't time myself. I'm not a competitive swimmer. So what I do in the gym, this is what I do. I'm sorry, what I do in the pool. I don't really count the laps. I don't count the seconds. What I do is I just push it as hard as I can, going either way, and I take a break and I do it again. Push it and again. Take a break, gather my breath, and then I go again, all out. I try to start with butterfly, and then I take it down to front crawl, and then I take it down to breaststroke. I do it until my body is just exhausted. It's like sprinting, okay? People don't really what I do if I'm not in a pool is I sprint, okay? So if I'm on a track and field, if I'm on a track course, or if I'm on a street, I just sprint from one end, and then I go sprint to the other end. Sprint and sprint. Sprint and sprint. That's all I do. I don't time my sprints. No, I'm not a athlete. I'm not a competitive sprinter. No, I'm not competing for anything. I'm just trying to burn fat and get my cardio in. That's it. That's what I use the pool for. That's what I use the streets for. Just getting my cardio in, burning my fat. That's all I do. Sprint from one end, sprint to the other. I swim from one end, swim to the other, as hard as I can, as fast as I can. Again, I've never really looked at competitive swimming and say, wow, I want to be one of them. Never crossed my mind. I mean, I look at them all the time as a lifeguard. I see what they do. It's like they train really hard. That's for sure. The kids, they train really hard and they swim very well. But that's not what I want to be. No, swimming is just a tool in my arsenal, okay? Right? I would never stick to just swimming. And that's what some competitive swimmers do. They just use the pool as their main source of like losing weight or getting fit. And that's very dangerous to me. Because you know why? If you stick to just swimming, what happens when you retire? What happens when you stop going to the pool? You get really fat. Because you know what? Swimmers, they eat a lot. They consume a lot of calories after every swim because they get so goddamn hungry. It's just like, just imagine you having a seizure in the water. You know how drained you are after having a seizure? Like all your muscles tensing, firing, and like goddamn like energy spurts. Try doing that for an hour in the pool. You know, that's what I do. Just try to get a seizure in. All that energy burnt makes you really hungry. That's why swimmers, these really skinny swimmers, they just consume a lot of food. Now, once they stop swimming, their mind still is into this consuming a lot of food mode. And they get really fat. They blimp up. And this doesn't just happen to this doesn't happen just to swimmers. This happens to every athlete that finishes or retires. Okay? Once you stop training, you blimp up. You gain a lot of weight. Okay? That's not my goal. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to ever retire from fitness. I will never retire from fitness. You'll never see me taking a month off of training. That's just so goddamn hard for me to do. I gotta do something every day, whether it's like brisk walking, standing on the bus, or the subway. You'll notice that if you ever see me on a subway, I never sit down. One, the floor or the seats are really dirty and unhygienic, first of all. Two, I burn a lot more calories standing up. Okay, so when I'm on a bus or subway, I never sit down. I always stand. And when I stand, I try not to grab the pole or anything or any supports. Because I want to practice just using my core to keep me up. Even if the bus jerks or the subway just jolts me, I try to use my core to stabilize myself. And that's just how I get my workout in. And I'm carrying a big backpack full of stuff. I mean, yeah, that's my workout, just standing. Standing. And most people can't even do that. Just stand on a bus or subway. And just use your muscles or your core, your feet. Keep you up straight. it's hard. So, yeah, fitness will always be with me. I will never take a break, a long hiatus from it, or retire from it, because I know I'm gonna blimp up if I do. Okay. Guess he doesn't like K-pop. LMAO. Goes the. He's Sergio Ortiz. He's Asian. They only like dogs too. Okay, I'll address those two things. Okay, you troll. First of all, K-pop. I know the whole K-pop industry inside and out. I know what happens on the back end, and most of you are exposed to the front end. Okay, you only see what's in front. I've seen the cows that are slaughtered in the back house. I know how it works. I know how the beef is made once you enjoy the hamburger. And I don't like it at all. And do I like mainstream pop music here in the West? No, I don't like it either. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit different, tweaked a little bit different. But again, I know what goes on in the back, behind the scenes, how the burger is made. And I just don't like it, right? I like it when a person sits down, writes a song based on what he's experienced, the pain, the hardship, the turmoil, writes a great song, performs it in front of everyone, and everyone recognizes the talent, the hurt, or the pain, or what he's feeling, and they all sing along. That's what music is all about. It's not about how you look or how great you look in the music video. It's not about what you're wearing. It's not about how many bros you can mention in your video. It's not about how many views you get on YouTube. It's not about how many records you sell. No, it's about bringing people together. That's what the purpose of music was all about. Long time ago, when we didn't have guitars, we just had voices, and we were sitting in caves as cavemen and cave women. We used our fists to pound the rocks, the floor, stomp our feet. We grunted, we chanted, we sang together. It was our way of expressing ourselves at the end of the day and just build our community, just vibe off each other. That's what music was supposed to be about, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's not about making money. It's not about gaining views. It's not about social media. It's not about any of this bullshit that you see. And people who take advantage or abuse the system or abuse music, you know, again, use it for profit versus building a vibe. Just, yeah. That's really hard to find these days, you know, in an artist, because they're all buried underneath all of these mainstream artists. And you gotta dig. So get your digging going. Duncan Vlogs, good luck to me for my swimming lessons. Good luck, my friend. Go into the water. All right, so don't be afraid. So what was the other question? K-pop and dogs. Okay, yeah. So in Korea, I spent a few years in Korea, so I can answer this about dogs. When I saw an actual restaurant that particularly served dogs. Okay, dog meat. All right, and I can tell you for a fact, it's a very shady place. It's a very small restaurant, and they fog up the windows so you can't see what's inside, but you can see a huge sign that says like dog meat, dog dinner restaurant. And I see the people that enter those restaurants are just really, really old people, right? Like old men that have a peculiar taste for this dog. I don't see like young couples entering this dog restaurant ever. No, it's usually old people enter the restaurant. And there you go. I mean, it's first of all, it's not mainstream as you think. I mean, most young people in Korea, they eat like, barbecue pork or barbecue beef. So that's popular. But dog food, dog meat, not really. It's like a tiny little restaurant tucked in a corner in a back alley. And I just happened to walk by. Oh, there it is. That's not that popular. It's not as big as you think it is. And it's a very small niche. Very, very, very small niche. Okay, in Korea. So it's not what you think it is. Don't believe what the hype says about all Koreans eat dog meat. No, it's not really the case. Okay, especially the younger generation, they don't really touch that. Most of the younger generation, they prefer Western food. So you'll see them eating McDonald's or Burger King and all, and tacos and all that. They love that stuff. They love foreign food. So there you go. Mini Trooper, where are you from? I'm from Korea, Hong Kong, and I was born in Vancouver, Canada. Actually, I'm not black. Well, that's good to know. I'm not black either. Okay, so yeah, so losing weight, it's very hard because this is your equilibrium that your body's used to. Okay, say if you're fat, if you start off as a fat person, this is your equilibrium. Once you start training, your body's like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing to me? I want to go back to my equilibrium. I want to be fat. This is my homeostasis. I like being this. So it's gonna take a few years, maybe a few years for your body to conform and adjust. Some people, it takes a few months, okay? But again, your body is always pushing you back towards an equilibrium, all right? It happens to everyone. Even muscular guys, you know, they're like, oh, I eat all this chicken breast. I deserve this pizza. You know, I eat all this broccoli. I deserve this ice cream. It's an equilibrium act, all right? It's forcing you to go swing the other way. And that's, we all experience this swing, this pendulum swing, going back and forth. Right, fit versus fat versus fit. You go to the gym, your muscles get sore, right? It's telling you don't go to the gym anymore, but you gotta push through that hill, go over that hill. Once you get over that hill, which is about 1 month or 2 months of dedicated training, then it gets a little bit easier, a little bit easier and easier. Okay, but that first few months, that hump, getting over that hump, it's very hard. Very hard. That's why you need somebody to support you, like a personal trainer, a friend to work out with in the gym, someone that can push you to keep you staying on track. Because, again, you're veering off to one side and your body's like, what are you doing to me, you know? You got to fight it. Yeah, you got to fight it. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy shoving chicken breast and broccoli every day. Oh god, you're gonna get sick of that stuff. Everybody says the same thing. I get sick of chicken breast and broccoli, but you gotta fight it. So that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna say for today. I'm gonna do another live stream every week. So save your questions, save your trolling for the next week, and I will do my best to answer your questions, and try to just have a conversation with you guys. Okay, so. You can find me on Instagram, by the way, Super Juicy Justin. Okay, search for me on Instagram. Say hello if you want, Super Juicy Justin, and we can talk there. You can find me on Twitter, Just604. Subscribe to this channel, and I will be making more guitar videos and fitness videos. So slowly, the swimming videos will come to an end, or I'll slow them down because summer's almost over, and most of you guys are probably going to be indoors once it gets really cold. Okay, so prepare for that change, that transition. Okay, and maybe a little bit more Korean, and I'll probably be in another country next season. Who knows where I will be. I will probably give you some hints in the next live stream. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. Take care, have a great day.